Hey, just wanted to talk about doing a video inventory of your property and why it's important and why I do them. I actually do them with every one of my homeowners, whether they're a lease, whether they're a homeowner like a single family, or whether or not they even have acreage. I have them do a video inventory of their entire property inside and out, including, if they're comfortable with it, going ahead and recording all of their interior things like furniture, jewelry, weapons, anything that you have a value inside of the home. What brought up this conversation recently was I have a friend who's living in Florida, and they are struggling with their concerns about what kind of damage they can get from this hurricane, and so they started doing their video walkthrough of their house for inventory, including the rest of the property, so that if they have issues with insurance after the hurricanes, which they likely will based on their location near Tampa, they would have that available to them. So this is something, though, that I've actually been doing for a long time with leases, especially, as well as new construction, because I like to go through it. They can track everything as they go. They can know what to turn in if they have to talk with warranties or claims or anything like that. So my typical process for it is to go as high resolution as you can, starting with the inside of the house, going through the front door, turning to your left and staying along the left wall through the entire house, and try and video everything from the floor to walls to ceilings, and then do the same thing on the outside. And if there's something specific that you want to make note of, video, zoom in on that, and then do the outside the same way, including your roof. If you have acreage and you have barns, if you have structural components that are things that you've added on, especially on swimming pools, things like that, be sure to video all that, because in Texas we have tornadoes, obviously, we have wind damage, and so having all of that in an inventory is important. One of the other things that I have most of my homeowners do is go ahead and walk back through the house and take photos of specific items that might be important to you. And then what we're going to do is, at the end of that, we're going to take that video, and I know some people have concerns about things like sending stuff to the cloud and people being able to download your information. So I do the same thing that title companies do when they hand you your documents, and that is put it onto your computer, drag it over there, pull it down off the cloud, pull it down off of your phone onto your computer, and then drop it onto a USB stick. That way it's not sitting on the cloud if you're uncomfortable with that. And then the next thing you can do is you can actually put a security code on there so that people can't steal the information without having that code. So there's ways to protect yourself. There's things that you can think of in your house that might be important to you, and you want a video inventory of that, because remember, insurance companies and warranty companies do not want to pay for damages. They don't like to pay money out of pocket, right? And so I always want you to have, and for us to have, the ability to be able to show, this is actually what the house looked like. These are the items inside of my house. These are the things of value that should be covered under warranty or insurance claims, and then you have it. You have it available. You have it sitting in evidence. And you might want to take that USB stick and put it inside of a safe, or you might even consider doing something like a safety deposit box if you happen to have one of those. So that's my advice to you today. It's a short clip I wanted to talk about quickly because of the damages that obviously happened in North Carolina, but also what is potentially about to happen to Florida. So be prepared. Make a video. If you have more questions or tips that I can help you with, please reach out. I would love to talk to you about it and talk about your property. So y'all have a great day. Talk to you soon.